And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. We'll watch the Portland Trailblazers in this one as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. As Giannis Antetokounmpo celebrated his first Most Valuable Player award with the fans back in 2019, he said, after this day, don't call me the MVP until I win it again next year. Well, guys, those words have proven prophetic as he went on to win the 2020 Maurice Podoloff MVP trophy. Kevin?
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Giles, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Now here's Giannis. Holiday surveying the floor. Passes to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Over McCollum, and that's an air ball. Not even close. Three-pointer Lillard. The rebound by Holiday. And they're on the break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Jones dishes to McCollum. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Washington. Goes up the baseline, and the jumper is on the mark. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
To the left side wing. Lillard from outside. The shot comes out, and Milwaukee the other way now. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities. I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
Here's Holiday after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
But when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And here's Holiday after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Wing shot on the way, and he gets it to go. Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
From about 16, Jones. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And GA Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And that one falls for Middleton.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way, the former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Middleton hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's McCollum, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And that one, good.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
Outside, Jones. Lillard outside. Back to Jones. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Bucks leading by 6. A clear look here for Middleton. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, you can't fall for that kind of shot fake if you're the defender. Melo selling it well and then finds his way to the free throw line.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
That free throw good from Anthony. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Now the season's still in the early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
Kevin, that can be solely based on the chemistry of the team. If you feel like a player's just in a slump and he's going to come out of it, that's one thing. But if you see the team is just not connecting at critical points throughout the game, or that chemistry is not there, you start to contemplate change.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1. Now we can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And here we go. Lets it fly from 18. The second effort. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, that reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Lillard against Middleton. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And it's Anthony at the elbow. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1.
And it's Middleton penetrating. Here's Lopez. A rebound by Giles. Giles has got his 4th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for McCollum, kept alive. And he comes up with the deuce. Lillard's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Here's Giannis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one's on Anthony.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Bucks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Here's what Portland's going with right now. Nurkic checked in for Giles. Zach Collins comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Robert Covington subbed in for Derek Jones. Teague's checked in for the Bucks. Free throw good. Giannis. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
A moment now to see the numbers for Jeff Teague. He's right around 9 points a night, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Drops in the tray.
Very few players, if any, score more points than Lillard as a pick-and-roll ball handler.
Teague deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Giannis.
That mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
First one falls for him. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Grant comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And both free throws good for Covington. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, There are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from three and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Floats it up for Giannis. Stolen by Collins. Here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Here's McCollum. Offensive rebound. Here's Covington. Misses the layup. Bucks leading by 6. Grant right side. Middleton outside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
The Bucks haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And he knocks down the first one.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Middleton hits them both. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's McCollum. No points in the game yet for him. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Lillard against T. Middleton on the wing. Shoots over Covington. Here's Grant. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Quick to fire off the pass. Got to stay up on Covington or that will happen.
Outside Teague. Middleton for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Tucker kicks to Middleton. Shoots the 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
High post, Nurkic. Here's McCollum. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
Good work defensively by Lillard.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim. He just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now Portis. After Robert Covington missed from long range. Count it, good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Cantor's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Forbes checked in. Bucket is good.
Well, Nurkic is so big. Does a great job and fends off the defense on his way to the score.
Here's Portis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The pass to Cantor. Back to Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
And he makes the first.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
That one misses.
But you got quicks, you got instincts, and you got aggression. Damian Lillard capable of taking over just about any time he wants.
Now here's Teague. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Teague.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. A 12-point game. Lillard against Teague. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 11.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Lillard against Teague. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Chris Middleton has been on display for Milwaukee. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We come back right after this. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched upon the team's camaraderie.
What we've learned is staying together, staying with it, staying positive, and just being consistent, you know, in our work and our preparation. It shines through, and, you know, it hasn't failed us yet.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Covington in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now, here's Lillard. Here's Nurkic.
Oh, look at that.
And Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
Pass to Forbes. Here's Portis. That's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Covington with the ball. And the basket by Lillard.
Lillard producing right now and finding ways to torch this defense, just filling up the stat sheet.
Pass to Forbes. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Robert Covington picks one up. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Both free throws good from Forbes. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season the Blazers were beset by injuries and they fell short of their goals. Their star Damian Lillard said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Down low and stolen by DiVincenzo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Lopez, no luck. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Lakers.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
Lillard misses. Milwaukee leading by 8. Outside Holiday. Dishes it to Forbes. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
The throw drops for DiVincenzo.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Giles is checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. And so he hits both. Here's Anthony. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Kicks to Lillard. Right side Jones. Back to Lillard. Takes the 3. Forbes with the rebound.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Anthony with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's Lillard missing.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Trailblazers trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 23 points for him the last game against Washington.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Damian Lillard.
Appreciate Drew Holiday getting shifty there on the inside to draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down. And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 15. The pass to Giles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Anthony. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Damian Lillard, number 1. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What a threat both of these guys have proven to be, especially over this stretch. Scoring machines.
The first one falls. Collins checked in for Enes Kanter. That one falls, so he hits both of them. You know, Brent, some unique conditions to say the least for the NBA restart. Do you feel you would have thrived or had a hard time in that bubble?
Well, that's a good question, Kevin. I like to think that I would have found some way to make positive contributions to the team. I think the interesting dynamic to all of it is the fact that guys love to compete, and there is no way for you to fake that kind of enthusiasm, that kind of drive, that kind of motivation to be on the floor and do your very best no matter the situation. That came out last year as we established the NBA champion.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Anthony. They need this. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Giles leading the charge and finished off by Collins.
Now, Collins continues to play hard and determined to get inside to make it happen.
Middleton against Jones. They get it back. Middleton can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 11. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Chris Middleton. He's around 18 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, if you only look at the box score for Zach Collins, then you're missing the whole picture. He's a terrific defender.
I agree with you, GA. I think his scoring is going to come, but obviously they have potent guard play, and that's not much needed. What is needed is on the interior, him being active as a big man and defending around the rim. That is something that Zach Collins is capable of doing.
After a promising rookie campaign, a lost year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside of Portland. This team loves the energy and skill he brings, though, to the table.
Here's T. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Now, here's Teague. He's got 6. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Giles, and Robert Covington subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Trailblazers trail by 6. For 3, Covington, and another 3 for Portland.
Have to guard Covington at all times from outside the arc. He is lethal from deep.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Middleton on the wing. Over Jones. And the Bucks miss again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, here's Nurkic. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
And here is Teague after the three-pointer from Robert Covington. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Tucker with the ball. Covington's there. Nice shot by Tucker.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. Lillard, right side. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Now, defensively, you like to try and run Lillard off of that spot because, man, he gets it going out there, he's going to hurt you.
Teague, the pass to Middleton. And here is Teague, launches it. Portland grabs the miss. Covington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nurkic with it, now guarded by Middleton. And they're running. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Lillard outside. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Middleton, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Great signs to see Chris Middleton have this kind of offensive output.
Portland trailing here. Lillard bounce pass. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Nurkic has got his third basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And it's Jones with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. The dish to Collins. And the rejection by Giannis.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Second in scoring, sixth in rebounding, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will. Second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. And the first one drops.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Jaron Grant comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so Collins nails both of them.
Collins, a great high-energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
Here's Grant. Portland grabs the miss. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that'll be game one of a four-game road trip.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Bucks trail by 5. Outside Teague. The 19-foot shot. And too long on the shot.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now, here's Nurkic. And here's McCollum for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Grant against McCollum. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From the wing. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Grant. Lillard against T. Shoots. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Got to put a body on there. Just too big down low.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a shaky first quarter for Portland. It didn't appear that their energy level was anywhere near as high as it needed to be, and the period ended with them in a 10-point hole. Well, he's been an elite scorer for so long in the league. Shaq, how does Damian Lillard carve up defenses night in, night out?
Lillard can turn bad shots into good shots, Ernie. His elite range changes how defenses guard their whole team.
Well, you have to respect Lillard's shot, as well as his shot. He's one of the elite long-range shooters, can shoot from everywhere, and then he has great rap music.
Dame Dollar. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Trailblazers leading by 8. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's Lillard. Feeds it to Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nurkic has got the first bucket of the third here for the Trailblazers. Bucks trail by 10. Giannis outside. He kicks to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. And for Portland, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Lillard bounce pass. Over onto Tacumbo. Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
DiVincenzo against McCollum. Jones for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Inside, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it. Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Lopez outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
That's good from Lopez.
And Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Derek Jones. And both free throws good for Lopez.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to McCollum. Here's Lillard. A second chance effort and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Trailblazers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. First free throw is good. Milwaukee making a switch here. Forbes checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Bucks trail by 12. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And the dunk by Giannis.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Lillard. 22 points for him. Giles, the pass to McCollum.
Yeah, using that lengthy frame right there to draw contact, McCollum really baits the defender into committing that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Free throw good, McCollum.
A lot of questions in the early part of C.J. McCollum's career about could he become a valuable scorer in the league and really what position would he play. But after being the 10th overall pick in 2013, he's answered those questions.
Grant, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so McCollum nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Grant dishes to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Cantor. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Now the pass to Holiday. Lopez outside. Fires from the line. No good from Grant. Portland leading by 12. Here's McCollum. Here's Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And here on our 2K leaderboard, you see a breakdown of the best free throw shooting centers and power forwards over the past month. Brook Lopez is second.
That is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
Big men making free throws? Who knew? These players are as comfortable at the stripe as they are in any other aspect of the game.
Antetokounmpo, no good. For Portland, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Grant tries yet again, and the layup is up and in. Grant's got 6.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in the game. Grant gets a wide-open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's McCollum on the wing, defended by DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Over Lopez. Lopez with the block, but he gets it back. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Giles. He can't get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Cantor's shot is off.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here's Grant. He's got 6. To the middle. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Over McCollum. They get the rebound. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Collins is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Teague's checked in. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Trailblazers leading by 11. Cantor, the pass to Collins. Lillard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 24.
That's an attack mindset from Lillard. We know he loves the 3, but fully confident getting inside and has the ability to score there.
Pass to Grant. Back to DiVincenzo. Drains it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bucks. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the shot goes in. McCollum's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finished. It's just how shifty he is.
Grant surveying the D. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Cantor dishes to McCollum. Cantor trying to free himself up. They retain possession. Bucks trail by 12. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so McCollum nails both of them.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Lillard against T. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And Cantor pulls it down.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, he's effective in the catch and shoot dating back to his college days. Lillard has brought that skill to the pros.
To end the run, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now here's McCollum. He's got 20. Pulls up, high post. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game. With a step back, that's good on the jump shot. Grant's got 8 points.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
McCollum passes to Lillard. Nurkic in the post. He's covered by Grant. And Grant sends it back. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Portland leading by 13. Here's Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There's just so much activity from John Collins as a stretch five at times, hard to track around the floor.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The first one falls. Jones checked in for the Trailblazers. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And here's McCollum following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Passes it to McCollum. Tips it up. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got 12 in the game.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Outside Teague. Launches a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's McCollum for three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. Middleton against Jones. Pulls up. Off the left rim and out. Trailblazers leading by 16. Here's Collins. Great D that time from Portis. Fires from 14. No good from Grant. Portland's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. McCollum, no good. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Tucker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
That's good from Tucker. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from Tucker. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. And the pass to Nurkic. He dishes it to Lillard. And it goes down 2 points. Lillard's got 29 in the game.
Well, powering through on the dribble drive, Lillard has the body control to take that hit and still score the basketball.
Grant against McCollum. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And Lopez throws it down. Now Lillard. He has 29. from deep three-point range. The shot off that time. And so it's Portland sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Make simple passes. We got caught trying to make a great pass out of the simple pass.
Great communicator. Terry Stotts always teaching and developing his guys.
And he likes that they're playing unselfishly, that they're willing to pass, but take some mustard off the hot dog.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Giles is out there with Jones, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lillard from deep three-point land. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Bucks trail by 12. Lopez outside. Pass to Teague. Back to Lopez. Doubled by McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get open is Lopez. That cuts the lead to single digits.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Pass to Nurkic. McCollum outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Passes it to Tucker. Kicks it to Holiday. Middleton inside the three-point line, but they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Milwaukee.
Excellent footwork inside from Nurkic there to put the D in an awkward position and force them to foul him there.
Free throw good. Nurkic
plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Middleton shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that one falls for Middleton. Second free throw, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Now here's Middleton.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Lillard misses. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Lopez kicks to Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss. Trailblazers leading by 16. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic having one of those nights, looking like a fine-tuned first option scoring.
Jones against Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. And he makes the first. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Drew Holiday. Middleton hits them both. Portland leading by 16. And Lillard gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Portland. Anthony, the pass to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Jones.
Oh, come on. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Teague dishes to Lopez. Tucker with the ball. The pass to Teague. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Really impressive to see Jeff Teague really taking off there on that dunk.
Now here's Nurkic. A three from McCollum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Teague kicks to Middleton. Lopez outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Teague. Something that we all dealt with after the suspension of play last year, missing basketball. Brent, any thoughts on having the sport you love halted midseason?
Well, I've thought about that for over a decade, Kevin, having had to stop playing basketball altogether. But certainly all of these guys and women who did not get a chance to continue their seasons last year had time to understand just how important the game is to them, and also the way they can impact the change that they want to see come with their platform.
Here's Teague after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Pass to Middleton. Over Jones. Middleton can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 21. And here's McCollum for three. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Middleton outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Anthony. And the first one drops. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Portland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Here's Lillard, and the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Teague. Middleton outside. Off target from 3-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Middleton on the wing, defended by Jones. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Bucks. To the paint, stolen by Cantor. The 3 from Anthony. Offensive rebound. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Giannis outside. Teague. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Portland's gotten 8 shots off from 3-point land and hit half of them. Lillard finds McCollum. Shoots over DiVincenzo. McCollum no good. Milwaukee has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And Teague is good for 3.
What a sweet-looking stroke there from Teague. He's lethal from the 3-point line.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And it's Lillard missing. Bucks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. There's the lob at Kumbo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And it just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Now here's Lillard. Jones kicks to Lillard. It's stolen by Teague. And now here comes Teague leading the break. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lillard. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Trying to get open is Lopez. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Trailblazers leading by 22. To the inside. Anthony kicks to Lillard. McCollum against DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Another shot. That one drops for him. McCollum's got 38 points. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Pass to Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. That one's on Anthony. Giles checked in for Portland. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Good D by Jones. Trailblazers leading by 21. McCollum passes to Giles. Back to McCollum. And Lillard gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
And Milwaukee has possession. Lillard against Holiday. Passes to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Giannis. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Anthony's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard.
Right here.
Stolen by Middleton. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court.
Great body control from Holiday. Gets the shot off while getting hit in the process.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now, here's Lillard, and what a great job he's doing as a playmaker out there.
No doubt about it. And guys, the best players play for their teammates, not for themselves.
DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks trail by 19. Shoots over Lillard. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
1:46 left in the fourth. And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Jones, and it's sent back by Lopez. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. They grab their own miss. A shot by Holiday, nobody around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 14. And Anthony gets double teamed. Inside, Giles lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Portland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Lillard.
Now, serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Now Jones, following Drew Holiday's 3-point attempt. Lillard surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. McCollum, no good. Holiday against Jones. Middleton against Anthony. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Dame, you guys got off to a slow offensive start, but came back and got the...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.